Well, howdy everyone. Tonight, I want to talk about dreams. Um, Here lately, I've been having vivid dreams, which, it's got worse. I've had vivid dreams all my life. First dream that I had that was so vivid was I was probably about 10, 11 years old. I dreamt that everybody in the neighborhood was chasing me. No matter who I ran to or whose house or in the woods, by the church, by the school, I'd always run into a bunch of people. And I finally ran in the woods, and I remember there's a tree up there I used to always play on, and it hung out over the cliff and went straight up, and I'd always climb it. I dreamt I climbed that tree, and everybody was shaking the tree, and everybody was around the cliff and all over the hill. It was terrifying. I woke up feeling so tired, out of breath, muscles aching and sore, had scratches on my arms, and I guess I act out in my sleep. That was truly terrifying. I mean, I can still remember it today, just as clear as the day it happened or the night it happened. I've had other dreams throughout my life, as far as like working. I'd be working, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours, and whatever I was doing, when I finally got to sleep, I was acting it out. I was told by the exes that, I was like stacking paper or putting paper into a machine, running a machine. I can remember this in my dreams too, that I was actually doing this. I thought it was just a dream, but apparently I was acting it out, driving a truck, shifting the gears, working my feet for the clutch and brake and gas. I mean, it was rough. It's been rough. Well, having those vivid dreams when I was a kid. Another one I had when I was a teenager, that there was a bright light that just shined in my bedroom. I mean, it was just blinding white light that I was froze to the bed and couldn't move. When I finally was able to move, I guess I murmured, and my dad came into the bedroom and checked on me, and he said, "What's wrong?" And I told him, I said, "There was a bright light. Did you come in here and turn the light on?" He said, "No, I just came in here. I heard you mumbling, murmuring just." And I told him, and he was like, "Oh, it's just a dream." I think what started this was my cousin. She was staying with my mom and dad at the time when we was young, and she was watching Friday the 13th. Her and mom and dad. And, we was asleep, and all of a sudden I heard a blood-curdling scream. And when I woke up, I heard it. It was like dreaming it and hearing it, and then I couldn't move. I couldn't move nothing. And all I could barely get out was, "Mom, Mom." And she finally heard me and came in there, and, my mom actually got my legs and started working them back and forth, because I told her, I can't move. I can't move nothing. And after she doing that for a couple of minutes, I was able to move. I mean, night terrors, nightmares, vivid dreams. I've had them. I've had them to where I've, dreamt that I was fighting kick the exit out of the bed, punch at them, not mean to, They feel my arms start swinging and then they get the fuck up. And each time, it always messed with my head because it's like, I'm always scared that one of these days I won't be able to tell a dream from reality. And I finally calmed down there for quite a few years. Until I tried to stop smoking and they prescribed me that Chantix. Damn, that shit's fucked up. I mean, it'll help you quit smoking. Because it makes every cigarette taste nasty as shit. But it can also cause you to have a fucking nervous breakdown. I was having nightmares, dreams of, being chased or being in fights or being around family and, wake up and then realize, you're still in a dream. And you're in a dream and you keep telling yourself, I'm in a fucking dream, I gotta wake up. And then you think you wake up again and nope, still in another dream. I remember one time I was at some kind of mobile home and all my dead relatives were there. And I was talking to them and everything. I mean, it was like Christmas time and I could smell food that was cooked and everybody laughing and having a good time. And I'm like, y'all are dead. They're like, no, we're not. I mean, it's like I could touch them. And then when I actually wake up from them, these dreams, I can still smell the smells. Their perfume, cigarettes, or cigars, or pipes, or hairspray. Well, it's like, what in the fuck? Or have one that, you're eating, and you wake up, and slobbering, and you're still chewing, and it's like, what the fuck? The reason why I bring this up, I'm not going to talk about all the nightmares, Everybody has nightmares. I know it's always self-conscious, but where I told you all I was gonna, just let Lee go, because where she haunts my dreams. Well, she decided to come back with vengeance. Because the other day I was taking a nap, and I dreamt she came to the house, and I was so excited, oh my gosh, we can talk this out and work it out, and I love you, I missed you. And I mean, she was just cold, ice cold. And she said, I'm just here to see Mama. I'm like, well, what the fuck did you come here for? I started getting mad. She said, I came here to get some stuff. I'm like, you know where it's at? And I kept the whole time trying to talk to her, please, explain to me what's going on. I can't keep living like this. And she's like, I don't care. And as she's walking out the door, I'm like, Lee, please, give me some closure. Let's figure this out. You're my baby girl. I can't live without you. She turned around and looked at me and she said, you're just gonna have to. And I dreamt, she's walking away. I'm begging her to stop and talk to me. She wouldn't hug me. She wouldn't touch me. And I woke up crying. I'm talking about the hard crying, the big crocodile tears. And that affected me so bad. That's the reason why I hadn't done the video in a few days. I know I'm trying to do more videos, but I didn't know how to deal with that. And a few days go by, and then I have another fucking vivid dream. And this one, I woke up kind of upset, you know, not like mad or anything, but just hurt and crying because I dreamt that my mom on Shortridge was mad at me because I owed her money. And I have never, ever borrowed anything from my grandmothers. Or my Uncle Pearl. Because he was in the dream too, and he was mad at me, you know, saying I owed him money. And I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm like, I don't remember owing you all. I would never ask for anything from you all. I wouldn't ask nothing from my family, nothing. And to wake up feeling like I let them down, that I owed them money, and then that on top of it with Lee. These vivid dreams, man, are getting worse, and they're getting more powerful. I know one time I had a dream about Daddy, and it fucked me up. I dreamt that, you know, we was out putting up fence, and, you know, I could feel the barbed wire and the fences was pulling it, and Daddy laughing and joking with me and teasing me, and you know, just it was just a great time. You know, I know that's one of the faults my daughter says I have, is that I show love through work. But, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's how Daddy showed love, I guess. Was, you know, I mean, he showed love. But, you know, when we was working, I mean, we always had a good time. I woke up from that dream. It did. It fucked me up for a while. But I know with the dementia, you know, starting stages of it, that's supposed to be one of the problems, you know, you have. So if I dream about you, I'll let you know. But don't haunt my dreams. That's hard and it's rough. Woo. But like I always say, you know, tell the people you love them. You never know when that'll be the last chance you get. So I appreciate y'all watching the videos, and I love y'all, even though I may not know you. Y'all have a good night.